Hey everybody, this is Rydo. Let's get back to Overlord, Raising Hell. So you can see here, I have now done all of the challenges, and it turned out after I got some of the other individual guys defeated, they had some more challenges to hand me. At first it was just Dwarf Challenge and Halfling Challenge that I had unlocked. Then there was, after I got all of the Skull Tribe, that would be the skull, stag, rat, boar type people. Uh, Once I had beaten all of them, I got the Skull Tribe challenge and the Monster challenge, which is, I think, just general monsters. It had like some rock giants and some what were they? Some other things in there. Forest trolls, maybe. Things that generally would be considered monsters and only monsters, but no unicorns or any elf-like things. So there's, until we fight something new in this game, if there is anything new to fight in these abysses, I have done everything, and I think there would have been an achievement for that. I also built up my guys, so now I have about 400 browns, about 300 blues, and about 250 reds and greens. And the reason for that, of course, is when we go over here to make this Axe of Confusion, we need 100 browns and 50 blues. Forge that for me. Unique items apparently get forged in the default forge. That totally makes sense because you may potentially have been able to find this and find the abyss and do all of that earlier in the game. That is a slight question.
See to the master's needs. This is your armory, sire, where you can store your armor and weapons.
So, the Axe of Confusion, hitting your foes will send them fleeing before you. It doesn't have any kind of statement as to how much damage it does, though. So we'll try it and see how it works. Axe is not as fast as the sword is, but it's not as slow as the mace. Oh, and I forgot to look. That was the one thing I forgot to look at. So,
there's sand all over the place, sire. You brought half the Ruborian Desert back with you. Think of my crevices, sire.
Hadn't heard him say that one before. So let's just quickly run through this final boss area.
Oh, it's nice to see the little Nash's back.
And see if the heads that we got at the abyss was placed there.
It was quite peaceful without them. Oh, thank evilness I didn't eat all my earwax.
Run this way. Run this way.
Minions need a little downtime too, sire.
Run this way. And then run this way. And maybe it is here somewhere. No.
Now don't stay down here too long, master.
So where did the item go?
Nice to see the little Nash's back.
Is the question. Well, let's go continue with the story, and if we collect another head, which we almost certainly will, we will. I'll take some more time to look around and see where it is getting stored, if it is getting stored anywhere in this tower. They've done a real good job about hiding things somewhere. Little hide and go seek. In fact, that could have been a game mechanic that just the very first thing that was brought back, which was the tower heart. If they said, go find where the tower heart is and we'll give you
Now
10
don't
more
stay down
minions
here too
will
long,
join you,
Master.
and or we'll give you a reward, and then
It's
the
nice to
reward
see
was
the
10 more
Nash's
minions
back.
joined you. Right at the beginning, having 10 minions would have been really helpful. And since they're spending the effort of placing these items somewhere, it wouldn't be difficult to do something like that. I wonder if the heads are getting placed somewhere else. I would build alcoves back here if I was going to prominently put the abyss items. Just an alcove or a doorway
looks at me funny one
in each
more
one
time,
of these
I'm going
circles.
to hit him with the poker.
So we have an abyss everywhere, and I suppose the next one is Evernight, because Heaven's Peak kind of comes after Evernight. So find out what's causing the energy surge in the Evernight forest. It's an abyss, obviously. And it'll probably be 5 steps away from where we start. Left or right? So if I hit this bug, they should just die immediately in one hit. Obviously, any weapon should do that. That tree looks like it might be new. Let's see. 2, 3, and he starts fleeing, and it does a little less damage sometimes. 2, 3. The wind-up's too much. Seen a lot of dead dwarfs around here, but not the ghost elf. Here's the Oberon. No, this isn't Oberon. Where Oberon was? No. These guys don't even want to talk to me. I definitely don't like this weapon. It is not good. Having people run away from me is not what I'm looking for. Ah, here's the area I really hated, and now it has been fixed. No more skull people. There's just a dead peasant.
You have doomed our race.
Oh yeah, that's right, I did doom your race, didn't I? Killing all your women. Full corruption run. Ah, here we go.
Another of those gates. Perhaps all that concentrated evil from those heroes is forcing something to the surface, like some kind of suffocating pustule.
I hear it's a new theatrical production about the glories of the elven race.
Ah, so the concentrated evil is now getting explained.
Kill them all!
Kill them all. Dude, these guys don't like me. Whatever. Here we go to the Evernight Abyss. Hey. Slightly different. First things first, I want to go right back to the tower. I cannot put up with this weapon. While being a unique weapon that might have been cool and helpful to have when I was weak, it in no way stands up to my current Arcanum sword. Having people run away from me only means I have to chase after them. Evernight Abyss. Let us. So this is gonna be Oberon, but Oberon was stuck to a tree and couldn't attack, where Melvin could run around. So how is this gonna play out? Is an interesting thought I'm having. Little bugs right here. Setting it up. Probably gonna need some greens if right at the gate you run into green bugs. This might be a decent place if you needed to farm greens and couldn't do it through the arena. But now, of course, everything can just be done through the arena. What is this? Apparently nothing. Things are a little different in this abyss. More and more I play this like a single adventure thing. And you could certainly go that way. You don't have to have the minions in the game. Or you could have it that the minions have to stay back. And this would work fine as that. Or minions can only be in a certain areas where you corrupt the land enough. What was that? I think I just walked back to Evernight. Accidentally. Oops. Would be helpful if there was a glowing fire right there showing me that to not walk there, because there's a curve here. And so I came up this curve to the back area and did not realize that that goes right back to there. Haven't run into any bad guys yet. Seeing some blue over there. Seems like I'm gonna need some minions for that. I probably should have. Oh, I don't know. Bothered to bring a few with me. So we'll take 25, I suppose. 25 browns. Can't help but think that this looks like a, I don't know, building of some sort with a velvet, like, I don't know, Coliseum maybe?
Those roofs don't seem to like the light. Oh, I know how they feel.
My eyes! My poor eyes!
That guy doesn't seem to like the light either. This is cannon. Interesting. So can I turn the... Get some more, guys. I love these plants. They really are making for some major growth in my level minions. So as long as I don't lose a bunch of minions on crazy things, this is actually going to work out rather well. It's interesting, they couldn't break the rocks. Okay, so I can't reach this section. I thought there was a way to get to that section, but that must be the exit as it stands. So only one path. Obviously I should have figured that one out, considering the abyss before this was really just one long path. But I really did think that there was some way to get to this. But nope, no way. Not yet, at least.
Places, everybody! Elves.
My eyes cannot continue to watch this travesty.
Wraiths. And over on Green Haze. Ah, I see we have a special guest in the back. Now, welcome to the terror of Evernight Forest. I do hope you enjoy the show. Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully deep in the Evernight Forest, protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Oh, brother, how lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Aye, my friend, we are. Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Cold and uncaring harlot, eh? The writer of this play doesn't seem to like the Mother Goddess much. Or the elves, for that matter. I think I'm a fan already.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Now that's entertainment.
Act 3, in which the terror comes to Evernight Forest. Oh, where is it? Where's the terror? I want the terror! Oh, what do you mean it's broken? Okay, back to Act 1 again, everyone. It's not like you lot don't need the practice.
Oh, shame. Just as it was getting good. Perhaps you should locate this terror of Evernight, sire. Help end things with a bang.
So this is actually a play. I thought that was just a joke. Wow.
Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully deep in the Evernight Forest, protected by the
Interesting.
unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Oh, brother, how lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Aye, my friend, we are. Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
Seems like
For
those guys
although
don't
she
like
is
us
a
getting
cold and
close to
uncaring
them.
harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
That is just terrible
In
acting.
which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
We got this open now. Let's work our way around and find out what the terror is. Guys don't seem to want our help. Are we working our way around because we're going to find something, or what? It's a little confusing that we're working our way around. But it's also confusing that you break those just with your sword. I would think there was more to it than that. Just breaking them. No real reason even. And that is just a full circle. Ah, I broke it and I released a bunch of bugs. I broke it and I released him. This releases a bunch more bugs. Interesting. This releases some gold. I think that was some more bugs. And then this one doesn't seem to run away. Oh. That was a big guy. Look at all these green bugs. If ever I needed some greens, this almost feels like it might be more than 25. Give me that health there. This is just a flaming hand. I might need to take a red. Are flaming hands coming out of these after I kill everybody? Is it some kind of challenge? Well, while I'm enjoying this, I can't help but feel like there was some kind of trick here. Perhaps it will get explained better, perhaps not. Now, it looks like the flaming hand was actually between the rocks, as maybe just a set piece decoration. But we can certainly take a red with us.
Reds!
Red, where are you? Can you take the flame from the flaming hand? No, you can't. Back in there you go.
Choose all.
I'll take the greens, since we have more greens than browns. Let's just kind of take these guys on. There we go. We worked our way around. Nice. This totally feels like it would have been a fine, well, this feels like a doorway. It would have been a totally fine,
Terror still broken. Back to Act 1.
fine action adventure game without the minions or very limited minion gameplay. I would feel like a little bit of stuff was lost if we did come out with an Overlord 3 and it was not used very much at all.
There's the Abyss Stone, sire. Oberon's roots are covering it.
Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully, deep in the Evernight forest, protected by their unworthy
Is that the terror?
deity, the Mother Goddess.
It's Roly. That must be the
It's Rolly.
terror. Oh, better find
Ah,
a way to
Roly.
reach it, my lord.
Okay, so how do we get Rolly here? What are we doing? Killing that guy? I'm down with that. Stage is right there. Looks like there might be more to the stage down here. Ah. It's pretty unique. Make a stage based on a stage. Alright, go, go, go. Get away from that. Well, whether I'm meant to or not, the greens just managed to take out a good chunk of those guys. See, sweep these guys over here. Can I get over further that way? Nope. The layout's hard to figure out here. It's just hard to see it. There we go. Managed to take out those people. Try to destroy as much as possible of everything we can. This was definitely some kind of puzzle. It's just we haven't seen what the puzzle is yet. Right now it's just a how do we get from point A to point B.
This must be where those rapes playing the dwarves get ready, sire. Ah, splendid work. Very moving. You couldn't get me an autograph, could you?
You want an autograph? Destroy everything.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Ah, doorway open. That's helpful. So we see the mirrors making a comeback since they only had one appearance in the game, and it was in halfway to heaven. In. Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's anything here to do. Just more path. They do it well. I do have to say they do it well. Look here, there's a
in which the elven race live peacefully
right
in the
up
Evernight
there,
forest, protected
above
by
my
the
head.
unworthy
There's something
deity, the mother
up there.
goddess.
Like, seems like you'd be able to hit that.
Oh, brother, how lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Potentially
Aye, my friend, we are. Let us pray
drop
to
those
the
boxes
Mother
down on the
Goddess.
bad guys.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight Forest.
I think that's your cue, Master.
Ah, the door is open now. So here we go.
Remember, dwarves, I want to feel hate. I want to feel anger. I want to smell the beard on your beards.
Ah,
Now, prepare for Act 1, you useless creatures.
Without the terror, the play can't progress to the third act. I hear it has a great ending, sire. Truly epic. There must be a way further backstage. Well, if in doubt, push, smash, or kill until you get some answers, Master.
if in doubt,
In which the elven race live peacefully, deep in the
push
Evernight
that
forest.
stage back. We can't get over here. Ooh, this one has 23 guys on it. We pushed it back a little bit. Now I can get back here.
No autographs, please. I must have my rest.
Are you the understudies?
Destroy everything in sight. Minions, this is what you're good for. They're torturing them, making them. Alright, so where do we go from here? Ah, back this way. Or maybe not. Is this it?
Oh, God damn it!
He seems like they've stopped.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Alright, those are those 15 guys. Now when I click on this, they're not pushing forward or pulling backwards. I can't convince them to pull it backwards. I was thinking maybe that was it. we sweep the guys? Ah, here's a bomb. How about this? No, no. Hurry up. Alright. We got through. Killed a couple guys, but whatever.
You must be right behind the stage, son. It's where all the lovely, wonderful magic of the theater happens.
That guy just killed all my guys. Every single one. How do you do that? How do you do that? I gotta run back now. I gotta find some more. I gotta summon some more guys. Wow.
Act 1, in which the elven race lived peacefully, deep in the Evernight forest, protected by their unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
I know that voice, that condescending tone. Don't worry, it'll come to me, sire.
I think they
My
intentionally.
friend, we are. Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
So Gnarl apparently knows who this guy is, who's causing this. It's probably not Oberon. Who could it be? Like, and you can't have him push it back. Darn. So that's not the right way. We're gonna have to work our way back. Now that we've created a pathway.
Act 1, in which the elven race
I really
lived
like how
peacefully,
they're
deep
having
in the Evernight
having
forest,
fun with this.
protected by their unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Okay, I need a bomb.
I, my friend, we are. Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
So this is gonna be interesting if I can get this to go. Run. No. I can't help but think these guys are stronger than the ones we fought before. Maybe we're supposed to fight this. Maybe I can push this further back now. Ah, yes I can. Now I've cleared the pathway. Nice. There's a whole strategy here. Whole plan.
It appears to be a base mold, Doc.
Terror still broken. Back to Act 1.
Okay, so we've got this mace mold. We definitely want to take that back. There's a doorway here.
Act 1, in which the elven race lived peacefully, deep in the Evernight forest, Protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Perhaps now I can select this and drag this way and have him run this way without as much trouble. Did that work? No, it didn't.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Run, Forest, run! Did that one work? No. Come on, game. I'm gonna run short on... I'm gonna be short on things at this rate. Let's see if I blow this up. If that does anything. Nope. Run, 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 run. It's not far and it's too... What is it? What's the deal here?
Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully deep in the Evernight forest, protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
It's not
Oh,
like I can
brother,
sweep these guys.
How lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Aye, my friend, we are.
Evernight.
Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight.
How many times am I gonna have to listen to this dumb play? This is turning into a nightmare. This thing's just not working. It's just not working. Just not getting in there.
Back to Act 1.
Oh, maybe it's over here? Nope. And those guys run down this way. Oh.
Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully deep in the Evernight forest, protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Oh, brother, how lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Can I go down
Aye,
here?
my
I mean,
friend,
it's not
we
tall
are.
enough.
Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot,
These solutions are
undeserving
not
of worship, she alone will
apparent
listen
enough.
To our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Act 2, in
This
which
one
the
unlocks
dwarves attack
always.
Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Guys are focusing on me now. Focusing on my guys.
Tether still broken. Back to Act 1.
Okay. So that doesn't seem like that does anything.
Terror still broken. Back to Act 1.
Okay, let's try
In which the elven
sending
race
this
live
guy here
peacefully, deep in the Evernight forest,
and then bringing him
protected by
back
their
this way
unworthy deity,
and then
the
having him
Mother
run
Goddess.
over there. Good, finally. So I just needed to be closer to the
my friend,
problem.
we are. Let us
Apparently.
pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight,
Why I'm grabbing
crushing
reds, I
the
don't
elves
know.
into the ground of their precious forest.
Send the guy this way. Ah, and that lights that up. Now that the lights are up, I can push the stage back further. They certainly are making this harder than it should have been. There is a fine line before you start making the player feel stupid and when you make the player feel like a genius. And good game programming is about making the player feel like a genius and never feeling stupid. Or at the very least, if you're going to bore the player, bore them and make them feel bored because they're a genius, not because they feel dumb. I believe that will open the door.
You found the terror sign. You know, I think this could be your starring role. If you can find a way to fix that, you can now create the Mace of Doom, sire.
Mace of Doom.
I've seen an of Doom weapon for years. Each power strike from this will send your enemies flying through the air.
Well, that will be fun to play with, but I'll probably not want to actually use that. So we just need to get Rolly here working. An Oak Doom item. That is so like Diablo-esque. You get a weapon of Doom. I say Diablo-esque, but it probably is a Dungeons and Dragons reference more than anything else. Alright. So it doesn't feel like that there's anything back here except for this is back here. Pushing that should allow us to push the stage even further back.
In which the elven race live peacefully, deep in the Evernight forest, protected by their unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Now, if they're just gonna push Rolly, that's gonna be kind of boring. I would hope that
my friend,
somebody can actually drive it.
Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
What is this? Can't help but feel like this is a whole different section. Well, before we go further down that way and get away from the stage, let's see if what we can do with Rolly. We've already gotten our weapon upgrade. It's not likely. Come on. Why is it getting stuck at 6? Seems like only 6 can push it without fixing it. So it is broken. That's an interesting but not very clear, and I keep saying this over and over again.
Brother, how lucky we
It's
elves
interesting
are to
but
live
not
in the
very
bounteous
clear
green bosom of Evernight.
that it's
my
broken.
friend, we are. Let us pray to
So
the
let's
Mother
go over here and see what we
Goddess.
find. We'll probably find some poles. There we go. Stay right there. And I'll go take this guy on. Is this supposed to be the wizard? I'm gonna take a moment to call my guys in. Here we go. Go ahead and take this. What is this, a piece of wood? Take it. Carry that back and see if that's all we need. So just a little arena, it looks like, was all that was. So I can't help but imagine that we are going to just need
My friend,
2 of those.
we are.
Interesting.
Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
Where would the other one have been? So I think for Raising Hell, we're gonna just go with one abyss, almost one episode. I'll try and keep it close to 1 hour, because right now it feels very much like if I was to end this recording right now, next recording is gonna be about 5 seconds, and then we will have beaten it. So we found one thing this way. Where is the other thing? Ah, here we go.
Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully.
Oh man, these shield guys.
Priest, protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
These shield guys are just nasty.
Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
I gotta do something about these shield guys. From now on, if I see them, I've gotta send my guys running away. For one character to be able to do just all the destruction. All the death and destruction. It's too much. Alright, so that should fix Rolly.
Back to Act 1.
And then when we fix Rolly, I think we will be done with this, which seems a little short. It really does feel a little short if we're gonna be done. But I bet they're gonna have us.
Waiting, Dark Master.
They're probably gonna have it come back. There we go. So I'm controlling it like the Pong.
Act 3, in which the terror comes to Evernight Forest.
Here we go. Go do that.
Oh, meddling creature!
Here comes the terror.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight Forest. Dwarves!
I think that's your cue, Master.
That's it. Now, the terror terrifying things. I want pain. I want suffering. I want to see pointy ears flying.
This thing is stuck. See if we can get it unstuck. Another disappointment. Not for its concept, but just for the fact that it's stuck. Here we go. Straight down the line. Are we terrorizing yet? Might as well have done a cutscene at this point.
Smell of dead actors. The screams of the crowd. Takes me back to my community feel today.
Kill all the elves. Crush them. Crush those mother goddess worshippers.
Well, I thought this is what we were gonna do. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and kill all the dwarves. Kill all the elves. Who's bringing bombs next to me? Act 3 completed.
Burn him! Burn him! Burn the hero!
He's certainly keen to see Oberon suffer. We can't fault his dedication to the craft.
So burn everybody.
Make them suffer! Make them suffer!
So this is interesting.
Make them suffer! Make them suffer!
So I have to now keep the flame on Oberon. Once we start seeing him come this way, I can take the guys off. Nope. 2 keeps them in the right place, but 3 turns it. There we go. We'll just come over here and as the flames are working their way, check out some of these guys. Good measure. Just to save some time. There's Oberon's roots. There's now smoldering in ash. So I can steal this. Yeah, this feels real shorter.
This is my play and my abyss.
They're after the stone, my lord.
So the stone here needs to be protected, and from what I can tell, they seem to only be coming in one direction. Alright, so now they're coming from two directions. All they have to do is get the stupid stone from this point to the point right here. I'll just come over here and speed this process up a little bit. This feels a lot shorter than the first one. No! Oh, wow. What to do, what to do. No, we need to just continue, so we'll restart. Well, that actually is quite far back, isn't it?
Act 3, in which the terror comes. Act 3, in which the terror comes to Evernight.
Pretty obvious that once you cross this line, he says that. Try this time to use the terror a little bit more effectively.
That's it. Now.
One of the things is, will this open?
That's it. Now. The terror terrifying
Nope.
things.
Oh, what?
Want suffering. I want to see what is flying.
Let's try to be quicker about killing all these guys. We're running away. So, you don't even have to bring it to that point.
Burn him! Burn him! Burn the hero!
Oberon was the hero first.
He's certainly keen to see Oberon suffer. You can't fault his dedication to the craft.
Let that turn until it starts pointing at him, and then there we go. Just leave two guys there. Why did it not auto-save when I came up here? I swear it said auto-save. Look, it just auto-saved right then. So why did the reset send me back further? Clear off these guys. One would assume that these pathways don't particularly connect. Well, we've been here actually before. Does this way connect? Yeah. Oh, it seems like we could have come up here and taken these guys out a while ago. Feels like. Just to play thoroughly. Playing too thoroughly considering where we are in the story. Here's where we need to go right now. Let's sacrifice. That. Usually I wouldn't need that. I wouldn't do that, but for right now, I'm going to. And then refill my life, my horde. Yeah, we can even take a couple of these. There we go. And that's really all what the lines mean. Is each little line in your health and mana is the equivalent of one minion's worth of regeneration. So these guys are gonna come and try and get the stone. Being forced here to watch the play. Let's try this again.
This is my play and my abyss.
Get out of the way so they can carry it.
They're after the stone, my lord.
So protect the stone. Oh, they're trying to damage the stone. Interesting. So I'm watching my life, and I can't for the life of me really figure out what. Something killed me right there. Something hit me with a full life bar and killed me. That you must not be able to leave after a certain level. That must just be the situation. You can't get too far from the stone. Either that or somehow something turned around and attacked the stone. Either way, we're gonna find out next time. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.